So, here we are, new month, so you know what that means.
Wrap up.
Wrap up, and possible...
Whatever TBR.
Yeah.
I said TBR.
So, I physically read one book and listened...
Physically read all the books.
No, I listened to two of them.
Well, yeah, because I'm like, you physically read all the books.
No, I physically read The Warlock.
She was thinking of your book.
I know.
Thing.
The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel by Michael Scott. Yeah. I started out liking this series, and now I'm to the point where I've got one more to complete it, and that's The Enchantress. Once I'm done, I have some books to turn into New to You, because it's just...
Well, if you don't like it, you don't have to finish.
No, I want to finish because I want to see where the story goes, and then I'm done.
I wouldn't, if I didn't like a book, I'd be like, nope, peace out.
I just have to...
Life's too short to read. You can get it, you can see if you can get it for free.
I'm going to. Yeah, I already did that. I already planned on it. And then I'm continuing listening to Kevin Hearn's the Iron Druid Chronicles, listened to book 2, which is Hex. And then I decided to listen to one of the novellas that he wrote, which is the Grimoire of the Lamb.
Oh yeah,
I am loving this series.
It's amazing.
Oh my god, I can't praise this guy's writing. I mean, in the Grimoire of the Lamb, he was talking about the sword that he carries around with him, Fragora, which is Celtic for the truth.
No, the Answerer.
The Answerer. Okay, she's right. I'm wrong. For once.
She admitted it.
and he goes, and it's no relation to Fraggle Rock. I'm like, 80 Girls fangirl. Oh my god.
His references are amazing.
And he referenced in the book that we're listening to right now. Someone told him. He said, I got stabbed, and I'm not gonna give who said it. He goes, 'tis but a flesh wound. Like the Black Knight says. I'm like, that's Monty Python. I love Kevin Hearn. I can't wait to continue listening. I want to own these physically. I can't wait. So, yeah. So, and I closed my book before I could finish. So that was what I read for February. For March, I am 2/3 of the way done with Ensnared.
A.G. Howard.
I was getting there.
Oh, cool.
Yes, that book, that beautiful book. I am about 2/3 of the way done, and I'm slowly reading it because I don't want it to end, but
I flew through it.
And right now we are listening to Hammered by Kevin Hearn. It's the 3rd book in the Iron Druid Chronicles, and I want to finish the Nicholas Flamel series, get it done and over with. I'm not going to worry about actually purchasing it physically. I'll probably just see if I can find it cheap somewhere to purchase it for my thing here, tablet, and yeah, we'll go from there. So that is for next month, and who knows what else I'll read, because I've got so many other books to read too. But like my New Year's resolution, I'm going to finish as many series as I can. So
I have not done anything towards that goal.
I have. I think I've finished.
Oh no, I kind of have.
Yeah.
Scarlet. But I can't finish it because the last one's not out yet.
Finished that one.
Yeah, but I wasn't counting that because I knew I would finish that.
Okay. So yeah,
that wasn't a series I needed to finish.
Stay tuned for next month to see what I read.
Okay, I did pretty good this month. Not quite as good as I did last month. I read 5.5 books. The half is a novella. The first book I read this month was The Chocolate Chip Cookie Murder by Joanne Fluke. Is this the first book in the series? Not that you can see that. It was cute. It was, you know, cozy mystery. She has like 18 of these things out.
Wow.
So I don't know if I'm gonna read all of them, but
that's the one that I've been seeing everywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is the first, because I keep seeing them everywhere, like in, you know, New to You, in every bookstore. There's one
somewhere
in the discount section, but it's always like number 14. So I was like, well, I'll just get it for my Kindle, because there's way too many of those to actually purchase.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey. But it was pretty good, you know. It was a cozy mystery. She had a ton of recipes in this. Like, almost every other chapter had a recipe in it instead of just in the back of the book.
Ooh.
And then in the back of this, they had a novella. It was like a Candy for Christmas. So I read like a Christmas novella in February. But it was cute. I liked it. I mean, these books are like super tiny. They're only like 200 something pages, so they were like nothing to read.
No, not
and they're
at all.
very good for me because I get into these slumps and like I just don't want to read anything. But I can always turn to cozy mysteries to get me out of that and push towards my Goodreads goal. I'm currently like 5 books ahead.
Yay! How many did you do?
I only put my goal at 50 as of now, but I know I'm gonna increase it.
That's good.
That way I don't panic, like 3 books behind, and I'm like, I gotta read more.
Yeah.
That way, you know I will definitely hit the goal of 50. That's
and then
really
you
not
can
that
just
many.
adjust it as you go.
And then I finished Ensnared by A.J. Howard. It's the conclusion of the Splintered series. Oh my god. It's the best book ever. This series, if you haven't read it, you need to read it. I know I fangirl about this series almost every single video we do, so I'm not gonna say anything. I still am Team Morpheus forever.
She was staring at me.
Because she still hasn't read.
Yes.
I'm the only one in the house that has not read these.
Yes, even my
her mother.
She loves them. So I read this, and then I read another cozy mystery. The Buttercream Bump Off by Jenny McKinley. And this is the Cupcake Bakery Mystery number 2. Was it last month that I read number 1? It was good, you know. Same basic premise, only this girl owns a cupcake bakery. And I like it because I like cupcakes, and that's all she does.
Yeah.
And I totally forget what this one is about. I read the third one like a couple days ago. So that one I remember, and I'm confusing it with the second one.
Oh.
But I liked it. I gave it like 3.5 stars. You know, it was a good cozy mystery. It wasn't... The writing is cute, you know. And then I read the third in the series, Death by the Dozen by Jenny McKinley. This was cute. I liked this one a lot because it was a baking competition.
Ooh.
Like, and she gets a cat in this one.
Oh, cool.
I really liked it. And then my book of the month this month was Scarlet by Marissa Meyer. I finally read it. I read the first 100 pages and I was not into the book at all.
No.
I just didn't know, like,
that one.
Everyone was like, oh my god, Scarlet's the best. And I'm like, I don't really like it.
Right.
Like, at all. It took me forever to get into it, but then once I did, I flew through it like nothing. I did like it after the first 100 pages. It took me a while to get into the book.
Carswell is my favorite.
Yes. I did really enjoy this, and I think I'm probably going to go into Cress.
Cress is much better. It doesn't move as slow as the beginning of that one does.
And I think that's my problem, because I forgot I did start reading that one, and I got like a couple of chapters, and I'm like, come on, let's get to the action already.
That's why I had to stop and go on to the other cozy mystery, because I was just like, nope.
That was her TBR jar.
Yeah. This month, I already picked out Faded by Alison Noel. I'm not really feeling that book this month, but I gotta read it. Since January's book of the month, I failed to read.
Which was?
Oh, it was She'll Take It. It was like a contemporary book, and I was just not about it. See, that's what, when you tell me I have to read a book, that's when I don't want to read it. I'd be like, nope. Like, I was like that in school, too.
Yeah.
I was like, I have to read it. I don't want to read it.
I'll read it when
That's
I want
how it goes.
Like, adios.
Plus, when I was in school, I only wanted to read horror books. And you can't really most of the time... Well, we did read Poe and stuff. But
Yeah, that's great. But
I love that.
Mhm.
But otherwise, I was like, nope, don't want to read it. So I think I'm definitely going to go into Crest now because I read Cinder back in like May, June. And I just read Scarlet. So I think I should finish it now while everything's fresh in my mind again.
yeah.
Plus, Scarlet is Crest is pretty big. So I don't know if I'll finish it this month since I go through these weird phases. And I don't know, I'll probably read some more Cozy Mysteries. I want to read that arc I got this arc, The Art of Baking Blind. I won from Goodreads. It comes out May 5th. I want to read that. Hopefully. Hopefully I'll get to it this month. But I don't know, because I say these things, and it's never the same thing. Next month, it'll be a completely different list. So I'm not committing to anything. But that was what I did this month for reading.
Okay. So for this month, I started out my month by reading Fairest by Marissa Meyer. If you don't know, if you've been kind of sleeping under a rock, this is Queen Lavanna's story, and I have to say, I did not like her to begin with. I knew she was villain, but this lady, I hate her with a passion. Nikki, you need to read this, and so do you.
Yes.
This just,
I will get there.
oh my god.
I will get there.
Oh
Eventually.
my God. She's evil.
I know, because I read Scarlet, and I really hated her.
You're gonna hate her more.
She needs to go.
Oh,
You're gonna hate her more.
I don't know how that's possible.
Oh, it's possible.
Oh, God.
And then 50 Shades Darker by Yellow Janes. Don't think I have to really say anything about that one. Besides, Anna is getting on my nerves.
Yeah, she does that.
Yes. Which is funny because it's like, it's a fanfic of Twilight. Bella really didn't get on my nerves. Anna's getting on my nerves.
Book Bella didn't get on my nerves. Movie Bella does.
Yeah. She's kind of more broody.
Yeah.
And then I started another series. I started The Looking Glass Wars by Frank Bador. Fun fact, he is an executive producer for films. One of his film credits is There's Something About Mary. He was an executive producer for There's Something About Mary. This is basically his take on Alice in Wonderland. There were some... I'm not really into this one as much as other people are. Like, Goodreads, both books so far that I've read, it's a trilogy, they have like 4 stars, and I'm not into it as much, which I'm kind of bummed because I've heard great things. Like, a lot of people that I know have read it and liked it, but I just feel like there's a lot of things that aren't as developed that I would like to delve more into the world building. Basically, in this series, there's white imagination or black imagination. And you can go either way. But not everyone has these powers. And you can purchase kits for them, which is weird.
Okay.
And they can do crystal drugs. It's really strange. I like some of his ideas. Like, in the beginning of the book, it's Alice's birthday, and there's an imagination parade. And the queen gets to pick these inventions, and they go, if she likes them, they go into the heart crystal for spreading around the universe to Earth to inspire inventors. And you see kind of the parallels of these inventions. Neat idea. Would love to see it further. There's just a lot of things I liked, but I would like to understand more. But I'm not really gonna make this video, forever. Go on forever. And then I read Seeing Red. This is the second book in the Looking Glass Wars. We learn a little bit more about Hatter Madigan, which is the Mad Hatter. And I have to say, I pegged who Hamburg Molly's father was. As soon as they mentioned it, I knew it. And I hate that because it spoils it, but it's just because I'm into films and books that I can spoil myself, but yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna finish, this month for March, I'm gonna finish this series. The next one is Arch Enemy. By the way, King Arch is a douchebag. He does not like women. And I do not like him. So, yeah. Bummed. And then I'll finish 50 Shades Free, which is the last book for 50 Shades of Grey. And then I think I'm going to read Landline and dig into my Art of Gothic book, and then I think I might either start Wicked or
Splintered?
Yes, Splintered by A.D. Howard.
I don't know, they're both very good books.
Wicked is by Jennifer L. Armentrout, so we'll see where it goes. Oh! And then I also, obviously, since Amy and I drive to work, we were listening to Hexed and Hounded. Right now we're listening to Hounded by Kevin Hearn, so.
Yep.
That's it for me!
See you next month.